wins you've been a part of?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, off the back of the week that we've had and the circumstances not being ideal, I think we really galvanised the group, and we came out and played probably close to our best footy for the year. So, hopefully be able to produce that moving forward.
How do you replicate that? I mean, it's great to do it last night when you've got, I suppose, the added incentive of doing it for Reece, but now to make sure that you proved you can do it, how do you back it up?
Well, knowing that we can do it helps, obviously, but trying to bottle that up and produce it week in, week out, I guess, is the challenge that every club faces. It shouldn't have to take something like that to be able to, pump the boys up. So, our next challenge is next week, and hopefully we can do the same.
What was Reece like pre-game and half-time, and after, on game day, what was he like pre-game, half-time and post?
He was pretty cool, calm and collected. Like, to be honest, he might have been, well, I actually heard he was very nervous, but I think he came in and did like a cross-train or something prior to coming in. But I'm pretty sure, like, he was just as excited as all we were. So that excitement flowed through the group. So, yeah, I think he was pretty good.
It seems that he's a bit of more of a relaxed character. Does that kind of translate into the playing group? How does that?
I don't know that relaxed. He just the energy that he brings to the groups just really flows through, and it's hard to not feel that infectiousness of the energy. I guess that showed last night.
Was there a change of a game style or anything like that, or was it just you spoke about bringing the energy and bringing the intensity, and that was the main change? Yeah,
I guess we did. I think we kicked down the line a lot more last night, but I think that was more from what Richmond did rather than our game plan. Shorey just said, whatever they give us, we'll take, and we just competed, and you saw that pressure early on, and I think that really rattled them a bit, and we were able to get the ascendancy from that.
It's a bit bizarre, like when a club loses, changes coach, it's generally an indication that they're at the bottom of the ladder and looking ahead for next year type thing. But you guys are still in the hunt, and well and truly in the finals mix. It's a bit weird.
Yes and no. Like, again, finals is a long way off for us. I think we're 4-7 now, and we've still got a lot of footy ahead of us before we can start thinking about that. But I guess the bonus we have is that every game is a must-win for us. So if we do manage to make it that far, I think that's pretty good prep.
Is Reece the man for the job long term?
I don't know. That's well above my pay grade to be able to say that. But he's done such a great job in a week, and if he continues that throughout the year, and I'd love to see him coach next year.
Every time they seemed to cut to him in the box last night, he was chewing on a lolly. Might need to be on the cross trainer a bit more if he continues that.
Well, if we win, I'm sure he'd be happy to put on a couple of kilos for the rest of the year. But yeah, I don't know whether he needs to cut that habit or not, but it seemed to work, so keep eating those lollies.
And yourself, 4 goals. I mean, your season so far, how have you evaluated it? And was that, I suppose, a bit of a breakout game for you?
Yeah, I've been a little bit up and down, but I guess it's probably as the team's got better, I've gotten better, and I think our forward line group's really started to work a lot better since probably the back half of the games that we've played, and all forwards are results of that. I think Brownie, Zerha, Nick Larkey, Taryn Thomas, Troy Simpkins when he's down there have all played a really good role, and I guess what's good is we don't look to in the last couple of weeks we haven't looked to Brownie to kick, even though we did kick 5 last night. We still had multiple goal kickers, and that's probably something we haven't had for a little while.
You talk about that spread of goal kickers, and it's a young forward line, I guess, isn't it? Like, you're still figuring out each other, and like how long until you showed good signs last night of what your potential is?
Yeah, it's a week-to-week thing. Like, we'll just get better as the year goes on. The whole group will get better as the year goes on. But, I think the more Nick and Brownie play together, because they're the 2 deepest, the better off it'll be for their footy, certainly.
Jamie obviously didn't see out the game last night. How's he travelling? You got an update on him?
Update. I think he's doing well. He looks good today after the 150th, 149.5. But, by all reports, he's doing all right.
Mate, you actually you played quite well last night. Had a really successful start to the week with a date. Do you reckon that transferred into your performance?
My what? Sorry.
Yeah, a date earlier in the week.
A date, you reckon? Yeah. Let's go with that, Jamie. That's the form. What helped with the form? Yeah.
No, it's good. And is it true you called this press yourself?
I've been trying to catch all the media. There's been a lot of media out the front, as you noticed, and I haven't been able to catch any of them. So I've managed to get you all together, which is good.
Awesome.
Any more?
No, that's it, mate.
Yeah, okay. Good work.